Well, we are this close. Resident Evil Village is this close to getting released and leaks are happening left and right. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here and welcome back to another Resident Evil Village video on the channel. I will be covering topics related to Resident Evil Village moving into the release day itself. But today I really wanted to talk about the ending of Resident Evil Village. New leaks have emerged that tells us a little bit more about how it all pieces together and it all come together. It is still janky, not gonna lie to you, it's still a mess, but I hope that presenting to you what we've seen so far, you guys can help me understand what is the story so far. Now, one thing I will say quickly, I will not show any audio or video footage or even photo related to the leaks. I'm about to get striked by Capcom. They've done this to my videos that don't even have leaks in them in the past, so I'm not taking that risk. But let's go through it. Let's see what we have here. So TLDR here is that, first of all, we've seen in the trailers that Ethan and Mia, after the events of Resident Evil 7, they go on, live their life happily after with their daughter, Rose, all of that good stuff, well done. However, something happens. Chris returns, and then he shots Mia. She dead, they kidnapped Ethan, and that is where the story takes turn. Ethan is now on a hunt to find his daughter Rose, and here and there he meets some very interesting people. Mother Miranda, the most important antagonist that is connected to not only the corruption in the village, but also connected directly with Umbrella as well. But we're not gonna go into deep details of that aspect, we're just gonna keep it short. In the leaks, we've seen the mocap, we've seen rough animations, we've seen builds, so the quality will change obviously from what we've seen a couple of months ago from that giant Capcom leak that we've had. However, the story plot still remains the same. What happens? Basically, Mother Miranda kills Ethan. She rips his heart out. He dead. You dead. The game then switches to Chris. You play a very long section of the village game itself in Village as Chris. He goes around, a couple of events happens, then he saves Mia. Now again, my timeline is all over the place, but I hope you guys understand my point. And then it is revealed with Ethan and Mia, and that is something we've seen in the leaks during a mocap section, that Ethan is not dead and he is quote-unquote special. How is he special? We are not sure. That is something I'm pretty sure you guys will help me understand down in the comments, but I think that is something that has happened from Resident Evil 7, so that is number one. Then another leak, we learned that Ethan comes back and then he battles Mother Miranda for the finale. He saves his daughter Rose. Chris is there as well. However, Ethan is all hurt, he is brutally injured, he is basically about to die of this infection that has started to take over him. And you see this emotional scene during the mocap as well of Ethan handing his daughter Rose to Chris and telling him to take care of her and go, I'll take care of this. And basically Chris hesitates at first but takes Rose and he makes a run for it, saving Rose just like Ethan asked. Here, I'm not sure if there is a definitive way Ethan dies, whether it be blowing himself and everyone around him as Chris and Rose takes off, or he actually fights, or the game lets you fight. I haven't seen that, but this is a cutscene that I've seen in there. But then a crazy thing happens that I learned in the leaks. And that is, there is a 17 years time skip where you see Rose all grown up, Chris retired, so Chris is now like a father figure to Rose. And yeah, basically the ending shows Rose by her real father's grave. As we know, Chris retired, so he's there to protect her, and Rose is there having that emotional moment, and that is supposedly where the game ends. And we learn actually, and I reported here on the channel as well, that there is a 9th game planned that is a direct sequel to this, which ends the trilogy of Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9. So if that is the case, this is a big time jump. We're talking, I'm not sure if it's 17 years, but it is a big time jump, ladies and gentlemen, because there are a lot of characters that would be very old to be in their element. But then again, this is Resident Evil we're talking about, so maybe Capcom does have some sort of trick up their sleeves. I mean, we're talking Ethan without a heart fighting, so anything can happen in Resident Evil franchise. But that is the TLDR ending that has been quote-unquote leaked. And when I say quote-unquote leaked, I mean that ending could still change, but I highly doubt it considering the fact that we've seen with our own very eyes the mocap and the rough animations. You can still find it if you search hard, but that is what we've seen so far. And with the new leaks that happened with Donna's face, yes, that one character with the doll whose face is covered, yes, she is very creepy, one of the creepiest in my personal opinion, so her face will be revealed in the game as well. A lot of good stuff and bad stuff as well happening in Resident Evil Village. And just for those who are like, why are you listen, it's already been there for months, and if anything, the leaks have made my interest peak in Resident Evil Village. If I hadn't learned about the leaks, I wouldn't have been that interested in Resident Evil Village, but now I am. Pre-ordered it, of course, gonna play it on a launch and gonna experience the story without all this mess. Hopefully you guys are here for the content that we'll do here on the channel. But that will do it for this video. Do let me know your thoughts about the ending and how story is being played out. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SmackNPie. Subscribe to this channel, help me get to 95k, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace. Also, Capcom, please don't take this down. I didn't show any leaks. We just talked about it, so it could be allegedly rumors and everything like... Yes, peace.